What up, you guys? Slim here, TeamPurplepanda. Back again, another video. Like I told you, it's gonna be like another little Slimathon. It seems, every time I get up here and I get into my office and I sit down and make my videos. It seems, I come back each day and I got 30, 40 emails, their comments, their ideas, and I'm loving it. This was the whole point of my channel, and it's finally taken off. And like I said, I love doing it. So expect more from me. I'm going nowhere. I'm gonna be dropping more videos than most channels probably ever have. I accept the challenge. I'm not on the pro level players list yet, but get my name across. Get some work done and slowly make my way to partnership. So that's all I got to say on that. Thank you guys for the continuing ideas. Shout out to my boy, the Blaze Samurai. This is for you, man. You've been requesting Gem Knights. I'm going to do it. For those of you who don't know, Gem Knights are this new archetype that are only out now in the dual terminal. People don't know what dual terminal is. It's this annoying ass little video game that, you put $1 in and, you do some shit. You play against one of the characters. Basically, go there, press, give me my card now. I don't want to play this retarded ass game. Take your card and, keep doing that. Keep taking the cards because it only costs you $1. That's where Trishula first came from when it was like $150 for the original. Crazy. So I'm going to get into this real quick. And like I said, I do my research here currently. So we're going to get into Gem Knights. So what it says about Gem Knights, according to the Wikia, is that they're released, like I said, in dual terminal. Vylon descends. And their like team symbol, if you want to call it, is a jewel droplet with gold trim and two small arch points, which usually the jewel, they represent jewels. So the different types, they're earth, pyro, thunder, aqua, and rock type, and it's because they're like elemental. They're like the elemental heroes, except they're Gem Knights. So they're named after different minerals, and you know how there were crystal beasts and elemental heroes. These are different this time, and what it says is that there's Gem Knight fusions. It tells you the fusion materials and how to make them. There are a lot of Exceed monsters that are coming out for them. The only one that's currently out right now is Gem Knight Pearl. While any 2 level 4 monsters are required to summon Pearl, the following are the Gem and Gem Knight monsters that work with Exceed of summons, and they tell you all the different ones. There's level 4 monsters. There's Gem Armadillo, Gem Knight Alexandrite, Gem Knight Amber, Gem Knight Emerald, Gem Knight Garnet, Lowlight, Sapphire, and Tourmaline and Gem Turtle. And basically, if you guys don't know what they're based off of, they're based off of an armadillo, an elephant, a ruby, just other kind of things, a prism, a pearl, a ruby. Like I said, they're Gem Knights, so they're based off minerals. So, yeah, that's just a little background on what the deck itself is. And what it's saying is their theoretical playstyle is that they use a beatdown strategy using the normal Gem Knights and their fusion counterparts that can be summoned with the easy-to-get Gem Knight fusion. The normal monsters can benefit from most of the normal monster support cards, as well as their own. They have an own related Kalut-type monster, Gem Merchant. They're relatively quick since Gem Knight Alexandrite and Gem Knight Armadillo search for the Gem Knights you need from your deck. Because of the card Gem Knight Fusion, which can return itself to your hand at the relatively low cost of a Gem Knight from your graveyard, the deck can also use many discard effects, using cards such as Phoenix Wing Wing Blast to remove threats from the field. So this is saying that the deck is very flexible with a lot of old cards, a lot of new cards that are coming out. With the release of the Gemini monsters, Gem Knights Amber and Lowlight, Gemini supports such as Gemini Spark, Gemini Trap Hole, and Supervise should be ideal additions if the 2 were to be added. So that's saying that the part of the Gemini archetype is also included with them, and that cards like Gemini Spark, which is ridiculous when it comes to getting advantage, and other cards like that work really well with this archetype. So this is already telling me, after reading it for just a couple minutes, that this archetype is going to be really solid, and this looks like a deck I personally would probably like to try. So I might actually just, go pill out and, try to get all the Gem Knights I can. So looks cool to me. So I'm just giving you guys my personal feedback as I research it right now. And then it's saying Future Fusion is another great card because it will help pull the fusions out with ease. It says the actual playstyle, the Gem Knights use a strategy akin to the Gladiator Beast and Toolbox playstyles, which means quickly switching in and out needed situational allies to gain effects and maximize damage. So this is telling me that they kind of take on that of the Gladiator Beast, where, you know, Gladiator Beasts are awesome because they tag out, and instead of going to the graveyard, they go to the deck and come back out like bip bam boom, and, you know, that's, you summon the one that you need for that particular situation of the game, and I think that's really cool. It's saying Gem Knight Emerald can be used to obtain any Gem Knight fusion, and it's so easily obtained himself. He is the enabler for the Gem Knight Toolbox deck. So it's saying that, you know, the deck runs like a toolbox, which, you know, has always been a solid way of building a deck in this game. And then, you know, it's talking about other cards like Gem Knight Alexandrite and Gem Knight Emerald are key cards. They bring into play Gem Knight Crystal quickly and to tag out and in with the fusions obtained through Gem Knight Emerald. In this way, Emerald is the main toolbox enabler with Gem Enhancement, tagging out to trigger Gem Knight Amethyst and release from the stone to bring back Gem Knight Emerald to continued combinations or other fusions. So this is telling me this is a deck that relies on a lot of fusions, whereas a lot of decks rely on synchros. So this tells me that, you know, this is bringing back fusions because fusions aren't really seen that much. So you know, it gives a lot of potential for decks and playstyles that, you know, people have forgot about. So like I said, this looks like a really cool and solid archetype. So I'm gonna continue reading what it says here. The card Gem Enhancement also provides for attacking chains where Gem Knights can attack and switch out for other Gem Knights in the graveyard. These with Proxine Fusion can devastate and easily provide OTKs with the aid of Gem Knight Amethyst for spell and trap clearing. So this deck also has an OTK potential. Like I said, this deck has a lot of stuff going on for it. It says the normal monster support cards also come in quite handy in the Gem Knight deck. Dark Factory of Max Production will recycle 2 fusion material monsters to the hand, for example, and Natural Tune can be used to easily grant you a level 8 Synchro monster if the situation requires it. So that's everything they have on Gem Knights, you guys. Like I said, this is a new archetype that is only currently out in the dual terminal. If you don't know where a dual terminal is, you know, check it out online. We have one at our store in Dublin, Who's on First. Like I said in other videos, I will be there Saturday. I would really love for some of my fellow YouTubers to be there if they can be. I don't know where a lot of you are located, but if there are any of you, you know, around the Dublin area, don't mind coming out, I'd love to, you know, meet you, you know, sit down, you know, let's do a video, you know, player discussion, you know, player interview. I get a lot of channels saying they want to interview me or something like that. I don't know, something crazy. Hoping my boys, the Dueling Prodigies, will be there. You know, we're going to get on some more videos, you know, check them out. That's all I got to say, you guys. Gem Knights look like a really solid deck type. Once again, thank you, Blaze Samurai, for sending me this idea. You know, like I said, they're a cool archetype. You know, I like ideas like this. I like decks like this because they give you the ways to better yourself as a player by playing with different strategies. And I mean, like I said, this is what this game's all about. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Gem Knights are cool. Check them out. Continue to rate, comment, subscribe. Leave your comments and feedback below. And thank you for watching.